Hello everybody, welcome back to 2016. I am starting off this video with my 2015 favorites. I do have quite a bit of stuff to talk about, so I'm going to try to speed this up through. But first and foremost, Happy New Year to each and every one of you. Happy holidays, Merry Christmas. I want to say thank you guys for sticking with me through another year, and let's hope for a better year for 2016. I want to start off with skincare. I want to really mention these. These are the Freeman masks. I have 3 of them. I mentioned these in the past of my favorites before. Definitely were my top skincare masks for this past year. I don't think I could ever go a day without them, or like a week, just because I wear so much makeup during the week, and these have been saving me. And if you guys watch my Vlogmas, you guys already know this is my #1 favorite. This is the Sparkling Clear Pore Cleansing Mask. It's the avocado and oatmeal, and last goes to the charcoal and black sugar scrub. So if you guys are into some type of mask and are looking for something really inexpensive, these are great to go to. Another skincare item, this is just in general. This is a oil that basically breaks up your makeup. I've talked about the DHC Deep Cleansing Oil, which is also a cleanser, but right now currently I'm using the Boscia Makeup Breakup Cool Cleansing Oil. In general, all cleansing oils are amazing just to break off makeup in general. I think this is great. Cleansing oils have been by far my favorite thing to take off my makeup with now, especially. And I also like using makeup wipes, but this has been really good. I feel like it really deep cleanses my face and breaks up everything, especially waterproof mascara, because I do use waterproof mascara sometimes. So in general, all makeup oil removers. I'm gonna move on to a couple of primers that I actually been really loving. And this one's a fairly new one. This is a Nivea Matte Post Shave Balm. This makes my foundation last all day through 8-hour shifts, and it really lives up to its hype. So if you have not tried this, this would be really good for you. It doesn't have any SPF or anything, and it doesn't it doesn't blur out your pores, which is the only thing that I have to say about it. But if you use a pore minimizing primer with this, I think you'll be fine. But this makes your foundation last so long. And Nikki Tutorials brought this into the whole YouTube game, which is amazing. Great product, great thing that I have to say about it. Really lived up to the 2015 hype, so I really have to give it up for this too. Other 2 primers that have been like my holy grail for 2015, especially during the summer. This bad boy right here, Becca Ever Matte Poreless Priming Perfector. Holy moly, that's what I really have to say about it. I am such an oily beast girl during the summer. Y'all don't know, but man, I get so oily. Becca, you my girl. Primer that I really have to give it up to is the Smashbox Pore Minimizing one. This thing has really blurred out my pores, and I really am going to pick up the full size because I'm pretty much done with this. But this was definitely a pore saver for me. Really great primer. It also left me a little bit. Give a round of applause to the Smashbox Pore Minimizing Primer. Move on to some palettes. I really have a lot that I actually have to mention. The first ones that I really have to mention are the Makeup Geek eyeshadows, which have no talk. They're very inexpensive, $6. These made it into my 2014 favorites too. So as you can tell, I have built up just a little bit, but they are very inexpensive. $6 for the mattes, $9 I think for the foiled eyeshadows, but very inexpensive. I really like that Marlena really looks into her product and ingredients and making sure that it'll suit for every color and skin tone, which I really appreciate that from Makeup Geek. And their products are just amazing. Another round of applause to them. Another palette that I actually didn't really show that much in makeup tutorials, but I honestly used a lot throughout this year. This palette is so versatile. I really love all these shades on here. You get shimmers, you get mattes. The transition shades are amazing. It smells like chocolate. Very great eyeshadow palette. Too Faced never disappoints me with their eyeshadows. Super blendable. They're soft. They're buttery. Everything that you can ask for in a makeup palette. I have to mention about this. This was my most favorite palette for this past year. Another makeup company that has really taken it off for me, this is my personal opinion, I have to give it up for Anastasia and her eyeshadow palettes. These are the 2 that released this past year, and they're amazing palettes. Their eyeshadows are great. The blendability is there. It's just so versatile. This is the Artist palette, and you know, you get such beautiful shades. These are for like very pops of colors, out of the comfort zone type of thing. Then a recent makeup palette that recently came out is the Tartelette in Bloom. Definitely lives up to its hype. I actually really love these shades here. It's just a very nice selection of colors. You get some matte and a few shimmers in here, as you guys have seen my review. So really gotta give it up to these products for eyeshadows this year. ColourPop Super Shock Shadows. These are super great, only because the fact that you get some mattes and you get some shimmers. There's a lot of, you know, hits or misses for these eyeshadows, especially for some people, because they don't like applying it with their finger, and they're supposed to apply it with your finger with like the shiny shades. But I honestly really love these shadows. They're like $5 a piece. They're great, very great. I honestly really love them. A lot of people have, you know, mixed reviews on them, and I actually really liked it. So maybe you guys would be interested in purchasing some. They're very great, like especially the glittery ones. Like if you are freelance, this is super great for that. For my favorite contouring palette, Kat Von D, guys. Kat Von D Shade and Light contouring palette. You guys, if you don't have this, y'all need it. Y'all need it. Mine's already like breaking apart. This shit just broke, bro. Great versatile for Kat Von D. Thank you so much for making this. Loving this shade because this really chisels out a hard contour. So give it up. I really enjoyed this past year. Gravitated towards this, the translucent Coty Airspun. So much product in here for the amount of money that you pay for. $6 for all of this. This is going to last you so long. This is a really great loose powder to set your under eye with, and it's good. It's good. It's living up to its hype. 2 thumbs up for Coty Airspun. Okay, so highlighting was really big for me this past year. Highlighting game for me this year was super strong. I wish I would have discovered these little drops earlier in the year, because these have made my year like amazing for highlighting since I discovered it. Ugh, I love these drops so much. I've talked about it a million times on my YouTube channel and my past tutorials, on my Snapchat, on my Instagram, everywhere. I just really like these drops so much, especially when you like put it into your foundation. It gives you like a luminous glow. So Sephora Radiant Luminizing Drops, you saved me this year. As far as highlighting goes, I have to give it up to the Becca highlighters. This is Champagne Pop and this is Rose Gold. In general, Becca's highlighting products, the formula, the ingredients are just amazing. Like, it's just so soft and buttery on the skin. It just gives you a very intense highlight. I think all of her colors are amazing, so Becca has definitely made it this year for me, especially Champagne Pop. Rose Gold, I did have Opal, but I ended up giving that to my sister. So, but her formula for like highlighting are just amazing. For that gold highlight, you know, gold. These are my top 3. The Makeup Forever in number 2. You guys already know. I talked about this over the summer. Just amazing, intense glow. The Anastasia Beverly Hills highlight as well. Amazing. Last but not least, Laura Geller's Gilded Honey, man. These 3 are my top 3 for the past year. If you guys are looking for a gold highlight, I would recommend any of these 3. Any of these 3. Seriously, these are amazing. These both 2 eyeliners are very mattifying, so it's a very nice black matte eyeliner, and the applicators are different. This is a felt tip, which is a little bit more forgiving for beginners if you guys are interested in it, but leaves it super matte. I'm so happy Carla introduced me to this because I really loved it. And then the NYX Veil one, it's just like that. It's just a brush, but it's actually really easy to use because of the hand. Now we can move on to concealer. This was the best of the best concealers for me this year. The Urban Decay Weightless Complete Coverage Concealer. Love this stuff. The only thing is downside is the smell, but we can get past that. The product in here is just amazing. Just very lightweight. From a scale of 1 to 10, it's a 10. It's very high coverage, and it's super lightweight. That's what I really loved about it. It didn't cake under my eyes or nothing. None of that. It didn't leave me looking cakey, so give it up to this Urban Decay. Foundations goes, these were my top 3 foundations for the past year. I actually had one of them to finish by Halloween, which I haven't, but I've been alternating these really throughout the year. These are the top 3 and they're all drugstore. This is the CoverGirl 3-in-1 All Day Flawless Foundation. The Fit Me Maybelline. Oh my god, this is just beyond me. Very good foundations. You can build it up, definitely. And then the Infallible from L'Oreal. It says a demi-matte finish, but honestly, it left it more matte than demi. So these are my top 3 foundations for the past year. For the last 3 items that I have to share with you are lip products. These are the top 3 lip products that made it for me. This is ColourPop's Tool. These 2 as well. This is Lolita, Kat Von D, and then Bow and Arrow. Their new formula for these new liquid lipsticks are beyond me, because if you guys watched my liquid lipstick collection, you guys know that it was like almost at the bottom, but they're a very good formula. But now they like revamped it, so I have to say these 2 made it for me this year. Like, this is for an everyday look that I really wanted to go for, and this is like when I wanted to do something super glam, like very intense on the eyes, I went for this just because it was very nude. So thank you guys for sticking through this 2015 favorites. These were my top favorites that I really reached for this past year, and I honestly am excited for this new 2016. I will see you guys in a later video. Bye!